that's the blueprint. It's 23s every game.
It definitely helps. Just getting to the paint, like I said, making the right play, and that's who we got to be. And I thought we did a good job of just taking advantage of the mismatches we try to exploit. And then the tough thing, just we had a lot of chances in transition where we just turned the basketball over and we had chances to get layups or get fouled or get something at the basket, and we just didn't convert those. So we got to be better with that. But overall, I just like the way we fought back, took some early timeouts to try to get our composure, and I like the way our guys fought and competed all night. And so if you're playing against a Taylor Jenkins team and you don't compete, you'll get embarrassed. I don't care who's on the floor, and you saw that tonight.
The way you started this game was obviously not ideal. I mean, they went on I think a 13-0 run, something like that. And now you had to, kind of reset the game a little bit. How did you see your team kind of bounce back to the point where you turned that thing 25 points down?
I mean, I don't know if the time changed but guys just looked a little tired and a little sluggish early on. And so just getting a couple early substitutions, try to get some energy in the game, I thought helped us out and really affected the game. And then, like I said, we in that stretch, we was able to come back, I think, closer to 1 point, being down 1 at the end of the first quarter after being down 13. So trying to balance the game, just trying to see what works, find what works. And like I said, I just love our guys for continuing to keep competing. We understood, how important this game was to us, and we just stuck with it and was able to, come out with a big win. I thought Bones and Russ tonight were unbelievable, and that's what we need. When guys are out, we need guys to step up, and Rocco, Bones, and Russ definitely did that for us.
I gotta ask about Russ real quick because you talking about a player that was traded, bought out of this deal and available, and he wasn't starting. So you started him right away, and this isn't the first time he's had a big game. He had a big game up in Sacramento as far as the efficiency, more than 10 buckets, but to basically be responsible for 26 out of 48 field goals made. What did you see in him before you got him that led you to believe that you could put him in the position to succeed like this?
For one, just the way he approaches the game every night. He plays every night. He plays hard every single night. And just the pace he plays with, I thought we needed, for this team, just to get easy baskets, get easy layups in transition, and get into the free throw line, which he does a lot. But the things I didn't know is, what kind of got us back on track is just having those off days and practicing the way we did. We actually had hard practices in March where, those were like training camp practices, but we needed it. And for him to set the tone every single day, a 15-year vet, a guy's been MVP, scoring titles and all that, but for what he brought to our team as far as just everyday work, I thought was really good for us. And so that kind of set the tone and helping our young guys out like Bones and T-Man. And so he's been terrific for us.
Obviously, Rocco was 7 threes, perfect shooting, but on the defensive side, his hands, have you seen anything like that?
No, deflections, his hands, his ability to block shots when you think he's not there, and so he was huge for us tonight. And like I said, unfortunately, we've been used to, having guys down and, next man up mentality. And like I said, it all starts with the guys we got in the locker room. They stay professional. They continue to work, stay ready games, every single day, just waiting on their opportunity. And like I said, if anybody could be disappointed this year, it could be Rocco because, he's a veteran that, like you said, deserves to play, but you can't play everyone. But like I said, he stepped up and played great for us.
With Bones, you kind of think, because he's been in and out of the rotation at both of his slots this year in Denver and here, do you think that his speed kind of takes people, kind of gets him off guard?
Yeah, I think his ability to score, I think his pace, like you said, in transition and in the half court to be able to attack the basket and get to where he wants to get to. And so that's huge for us. He reminds me a lot of Lou Will, being able to come off the bench and score the basketball. And he just plays with joy and passion. Like he's excited to be out there. It's infectious for us too, as well.
Obviously, the whole game felt like a shootout, but for the second time this month, the fourth quarter was your best defensive quarter against the Grizzlies. What do you feel like was the key to recovering from giving up 41 in the third to, taking back control of the game in the fourth and closing it out the way you did?
I think our physicality picked up on the defensive end, and then I thought we locked into the game plan. And I thought we did a really good job. And, Ja's a tough cover, so, just got to try to give him different looks to try to keep him off balance because he's a great player. And so, you can't give him a steady diet of the same thing, and we knew that. And so, Dylan, carried them throughout their first half and through the first 3 quarters, and then like Ja kind of took over, the last 18 minutes of that game. But we knew we just had to mix it up with Ja, just try to show him different looks, not let him get comfortable. And I think by the time he found his rhythm, it might have been a little too late. So we know coming out on Friday, we got to be ready to go from the start. They have their whole team back, and we just got to be ready to grind.
Terrence is a player that he started, kept him in, played him heavy minutes, and he had a big impact. What do you kind of tell someone like him who, I know sometimes you got to tell players the night before what their role is. What was like the timing and the message for him, and how do you feel like he executed it?
Oh, he was great. I think, like that T-Man's, our utility guy. He plays 1 through 5 offensively, and then defensively he guards, the toughest matchups every night to allow PG, Kawhi, Russ, and those guys to be able to focus on scoring the basketball and doing other things. And so he's great, for us every single night. His energy, his approach. And, today we told him, there's a possibility he could be starting. We wasn't really sure. And, he steps in and starts, plays 35 minutes. And so that's the type of team we got. Just got to plug and play and be ready for your opportunities, and our guys, make the most of it.